Okay, I swear I'm not dying. Not yet. I swear. I think my allergies are just like destroying me right now. All right. Okay. Oh, lots of things over here. Sometimes my instinct kicks in and I want to like hold back, or what would be S to go up. Kind of like I'm controlling it like an aeroplane, which is not at all.
Looks like I'll have to go on foot. It's pretty far from a parking bay.
I will stay here and play the waiting game.
What's the waiting game?
I guess how long it takes for me to get bored. Then, when I get bored, I start the game again.
Right. I'll try to be quick.
But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, golden sapphire. I'm using my money on things that don't matter.
Thanks.
I should not.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I look forward to seeing you again. I am off. Actually, what am I trying to say?
And check out this season's best-selling emotional immunizations at Immune1.
I'm poor man's Ikutski from Persona. But you know, I could go faster if I just did this.
What you looking for?
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have to clean out my scroll wheel on this mouse. Keep forgetting. All right, we'll check these two areas out.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for this.
Y'all come back. You hear?
Y'all come back. Yeah. Oh my God, why am... what? Oh. Oh. To go to the other side.
Antique video games are addictive and violent. Trade in ownership of video games will result in confiscation and abuse.
Maybe this will take me over there, maybe? Oh no, it's not over here.
You from the east, lady?
Thanks.
Thanks.
You folks from the east are good with me, but no sec.
I'm feeling that thing that happens when you play Skyrim, where like every character, or Morrowind, well, more specifically Oblivion and Morrowind, where actually, was there even voiceover in Morrowind? I don't even know. But it's that sensation you get where everyone has the same voice actor. So does Morrowind also have that problem then? I mean, like, I want to say it did, but I don't remember. How you doing, by the way, Bob? I just walked 2.5 miles. Where does this go? Am I higher or lower? I am higher. Here's my thought. I would rather have more, like a more diverse cast of voiceover performers, voice actors, whatever you want to call them. A more diverse task, even if it means there are less, or there's less quality. Sorry, what am I saying? I guess that's all I need to do here. There's drugs. I think the one exception is if there's like a stylistic choice. Over, and this depends, obviously.
I am being stolen.
Camus, did you get bored?
No, it is true. I am being stolen.
Shit, really? Lock the doors.
They are already inside.
Tell them to get out. Threaten them. Pretend you have an anti-theft subroutine.
They can hear you.
Why am I on speaker? Camus!
I am taking off. I am frightened.
Deactivate the Hava.
Can't. Hacked.
Hava Automata eject custom personality Camus data drive.
Eject? What if I fall into the ocean?
Then you'll float, I think.
You think? What if I get...
Damn it, eject Camus data drive, now!
Drive deactivated and ejected.
My dog!
Camus? Camus! Shit. Think, Rania, think. The drive. It should be registered to me. I can track it on my comm.
Like when I talk about chill games, I feel there is absolutely no urgency in the situation. Like I already know it doesn't matter how fast I get to Camus. I already know that things will work their way out. So even if crazy stuff is happening, I still consider this to be like a chill game. But as soon as you show me one scary JPEG, like, help me God. One scary JPEG and I am like, I'm out. It's no longer chill. No longer chill at all. Oh yeah. Going back to the little voiceover thing. Like I'd rather have, this is assuming that like you actually need additional extra voices, right? Because the exception to this rule would specifically be stay. Okay, yeah, perfect. If there's an on-screen timer, immediately it's no longer chill. But well, okay, maybe not immediately, but it's probably not as chill.
Damn it, Camus, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to dry you off, I guess. You can't talk to me right now. You probably can't even hear me. But if you can, I'm going to fix this. This isn't going to be a pleasant phone call. Control? Control, can you hear me?
I'll finish this in a
I'll
second.
read you, kid. You okay?
Yeah, no. Look, I have some bad news.
You lost the Hava?
Yes. How did you...
We track it. Listen, this one ain't on you, kid. Don't sweat it. Happens all the time.
What? Seriously?
Hava jacking? Oh yeah. Surprised it hasn't happened already.
So, am I fired or not?
Kid, we got insurance. You weren't hurt. But more important, you didn't lose a package.
But what do I do without a Hava?
I'm not gonna lie. We got a pretty generous repair-replace policy. I'm not saying we're happy when some slum ganger steals a Hava that's 2 months over its predicted expiry date. Well, actually, I am gonna say it because it's true.
Past its expiry date? How much of a junker was I driving?
Hey, don't worry about it, kid. It got pinched before it fell out of the sky. Best outcome for everyone.
Not for me. Not for my... What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Relax. You're real close to one of our suppliers. I'm sending a nav point for Grimm's Hava Mall. You ain't gonna find a Spire limousine from old Grimm, but any Hava he has will be better than what you were in before. Choose anything you want. On us. Just tell Grimm that cloudpunk sent you. Control out.
I was just over there.
Hold on, Camus. I'll get you back as soon as I can.
Anyways, going back to the whole thing. Oh shit, it is down. What the hell? Surely this gate will take me to the right area. Right? We'll see. So there are exceptions to this rule, of course. Like, if you don't have the need for a bunch of different voiceover talent or like individuals, then obviously it'd be better to have quality over the quantity there. And there are definitely times where you can go the route of just having a couple different artists, whether it's based off of plot or the presentation of the game. Like, oh, this just reminds me, one of the games I still want to play are the card story games or whatever they're called, that are written by what's his face, Yoko Taro. But the presentation of those games is that it's a narrator reading all of the story, all of the dialogue, plot, blah blah blah. The point I'm making is that you can just have one really good voiceover artist, or a competent one, and you don't need to have a bunch of different people. But when you're playing like an open world game and there are like hundreds of people you encounter, I kind of would rather just have amateurs, like a bunch of amateurs, even if the line delivery is like not great. I'm okay with that.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking good. Windy out there? That's just how your hair looks. Beautiful. Now, I got a brand new open-top Malichka for you. I know what you read about them, but it's all wrong. These models don't go on fire half as much as people say. We got customer reviews up in the high 3s on this one.
3 out of 10?
What I want to know from you is, what are your reasons for not buying this Hova? You got none, right? I'm gonna put you down for one, and I even got a discount for you, because I love you people from out in the East. You know, with the music and that funny thing you do with the chanting. Beautiful.
What the hell?
You're gonna love this one, unless you want something more upmarket. In that case, I got you.
I'm from Cloudpunk. You're supposed to give me whatever I want.
Jeez, lady, why didn't you say? I was using my best pitch on you. Yeah, have a look around. Then when you decide, just hop in. Cloudpunk pays me either way. So if you'll excuse me, I got real customers to deal with.
Yeah, thanks for all your help.
What if I make the wrong choice? All right, this one looks different. Wait, there's one over here too. There are two over here. Look, a taxi, basically, a taxi tank. Okay, let's think about this logically. They would want to put their best ones out front, right? Their best models. And probably in the center. So that's like the yellow taxi. I don't know about that one. And this color is ugly. So I'm kind of tempted to go for this one just because it stands out more. Like it's brighter and whatnot. Rutger Hauer. Dutch actor. Whoa, what is he in this picture? In Flores. Rest in peace. I wouldn't be surprised if these don't actually matter. If it's just aesthetics. In which case, I think we take this. Or maybe I should get a slick one. Nah, let's go with my gut.
I am your new Hava automata. Please say your name, sir.
Install new automata custom personality. I have it on a data drive.
That will be 1,500 limbs for activation.
I don't have that money.
Charge it to cloudpunk. How long will it take to... Camus, are you okay?
Yes. What happened? I was stolen.
We bailed you out on the data drive, and I found you in a puddle. Then cloudpunk sprung for a new Hava.
It feels different, bigger. I can think more clearly. This is an improvement.
Seems like it. I thought it would take a while to activate you. Did it feel like you were gone long?
Everything was black and I was floating. It was quiet.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Being bored is better than being stolen. I wanted to ask a question.
What is it?
What happened to Mom?
You've been offline for a while, Camus. Mom isn't around anymore. Do you really want to know what happened?
Will it make me sad?
Yes.
Being a car is fun, but I am excited to get a new frame. Do I have to be a dog again?
Well, you don't have to be. You could be a cat.
Oh no.
I thought you would say that.
What about another animal? a bear or beep, beep.
Why are you beeping?
We are being called in by cloudpunk for a HOVA overhaul.
I thought Control said we could choose any Hava we wanted. Are they checking up on us?
I don't know. Beep. But we have a nav point and beep. The beeping is not stopping.
Fine, let's just get to the nav point.
Wait, is this faster? I already had troubles navigating my last one. Can you imagine if Konami like wanted to restart Suikoden or like, you know, do another Suikoden game, but they're like, we have to make it AAA. Imagine they're like, no, everyone has to be voiced. Like, think of every bad decision they could make.
What's wrong? Camus, controls are frozen, and the doors are locked. We can't even land.
It hurts. They're holding us. It's...
Your vehicle is currently being locked down by CorpSec authority based on a data access violation. Please take your hand off your controls and deactivate your automata.
I am fighting. Ouch. I can try to...
It's no use, Camus. You'll just overheat your processor. Shut down for now.
But...
It'll be okay. Just go offline.
Custom automata personality Camus now offline.
Your vehicle will be set on an automatic course for the nearest CorpSec debriefing center. Your next of kin shall be notified. If you have any corporate connections or exacerbating finance options available, now would be the time to notify us.
I've got no money and no friends here.
Very well. You will now be...
What the hell?
Good to see you're still moving, Rania. I've bailed you out here. I just used up some serious clock cycles on you today. My top hacker Rubric just bought you some time. Those CorpSec network protections were no match for his skills. You better move fast, though. If you can get to me in time, I might be able to clear out this mess for you.
Why are you doing this?
I've taken a liking to you. Now hurry on over. You must be worried about how you can pay me back for this. But I got good news for you. I thought of a favor you can do for me already.
There's no road. There's people wandering around. Anarchy. This would like never work in real life. People would be like cutting corners constantly. It's like you have to have these things, I think. It's like I don't even feel like we need to do this right now. We could go and do something else. But that's okay. I think we'll naturally find most of the punch cards. Oh shit, I forgot to talk to that person. That's fine. This is all about, you know, this is a slice of life game, kind of adventure game. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be too worried if we don't, like, talk to every NPC. I appreciate that the people don't like to drive towards the bottom. Generic. I've been here before, right? Yeah. If we ever add flying cars, they need a ton of smart driving features to avoid people doing stupid shit on public road areas. Dude, you say that, but when you think about it, like, people already do stupid shit when they drive. So if, like, flying just makes the driving experience less 2D and more 3D, if you will. I don't know. I think after a period of time, it would just be just as lawless as it is right now.
You brought me more juice?
No, Lomo is expecting me.
No juice, no jazz.
Son of a
I'm not here for the jazz.
Unless you give me a reason you should get in, you ain't getting in.
Does Lomo know you're dealing at the door?
I'm not dealing. Just go in and keep your mouth shut.
Good for us.
Where are you? I still don't feel good. Are you in danger? Can I help? Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's dangerous. I'm about to meet the most feared criminal in this city, and I have to watch what I say. I need to look cool, so stop calling me on the comm and asking if it's dangerous. Try to keep calm.
Yes, I am calm. Very calm.
Just wait for me. I'll sort this out as best I can. Then you should be unlocked and we can get out of here.
Rania, good to see you.
What's going on, Lomo? How did I get away from CorpSec?
Why is more relevant to your current situation?
You hacked CorpSec?
Not personally.
How can that be? CorpSec nets are way above the hard lines we can access down here.
This might not be obvious when you look at your surroundings, but I'm a man with significant resources, Rania. I can afford to purchase enough clock cycles from high-level mainframes to get work done when needed. Though, even I had enough second thoughts when I considered the costs involved to save you. But, of course, anything for a friend. I even put Rubric on the case. You've heard of him, of course?
I guess.
I have a lot of names. You'd be familiar with a few.
Rubric will even be helping with the favor I mentioned. Do you remember the favor?
What do you want?
I need someone I can trust to take a package through a null gate.
Why not just let CorpSec arrest me? Null gates scan a vehicle at the molecular level. That's the point. You can't smuggle anything through.
You have the shape of the problem in your mind, but you don't see the details. A null gate can't be fooled, but the person operating it can.
You don't need to know the technicalities, Rania. Suffice it to say, there are patterns which bring us to a higher state of consciousness. But there are also patterns which inhibit our thinking. These recurring, distracting patterns have been cropping up for the CorpSec gatekeepers across all their media feeds for some time now.
You hypnotize them?
That's an old-fashioned way of looking at it. Let's just say their attention has been diluted, and they are more likely to see what we want them to see.
I must be honest, Rania. The chances of you making it through are not 100%.
What percent are they?
About 42.5%.
Before you despair, Rania, know this. If you make this delivery, I'll be in a position to pardon you of your crimes. A clean slate is tempting, no?
And if I walk out of here?
Oh, of course, I will completely understand. It is risky, I admit. But we will keep your vehicle, scrap it for parts. You see, CorpSec are looking for it anyway. And though we won't tell CorpSec where to look for you, I'm afraid they won't struggle to find you. Your offense is not severe enough to send you to the colonies, but you won't work again.
I'll find some way to make money.
No doubt, Rania. I applaud your entrepreneurial spirit. But while you are looking for gainful employment, how long until the Dead Corp find you?
How do you know about... Fine, I'll do it.
Splendid. Now, about this package. They don't tell you what's in the package at Cloudpunk, do they? I'll tell you though, if you ask.
What am I delivering?
You're delivering hope, Rania. That package contains a potential cure for
We're the
Alex
good
3.0.
guys.
That's a computer virus, right?
I've said all I can say. Get running, little rabbit.
We're the good guys. We're the good guys. We're the good guys. What's up, Jay? We're the best guys. We haven't been the good guys for a while. We're always the bad guys. First, we're some gangster beating up people.
That directly interacts with your nervous system. Only Univozu Resort
Then we're preventing preventing the world from having a beautiful, you know, a fantastic. Wait, why do I have 2 cars? Oh, is that my stolen car? We should go track that down. But yeah, first we kill the savior of the lands between, the potential savior of the lands between.
I am nervous. Are you nervous? I am feeling very nervous. I am very surprised you are not nervous right now.
Please stop talking.
I will stop talking about how nervous I am now, even though I really am very nervous.
We'll be fine. The hacker guy, Rubric, says the CorpSec officers won't even notice us.
I didn't like him.
Me neither, but we have to do this, Chemis. This guy Lomo seems to be a big deal. I don't think we can afford to let him down.
Maybe even after we do this favor, he will ask for even more favors.
Camus, sometimes you can say something clever, but it doesn't make things better. Do you understand?
No.
It's fine. Let's just get through the Null Gate, then we'll see what happens.
So speaking about that, Bob, I don't necessarily, well, not that we'd be able to measure it, but I don't necessarily think that's true. Or I mean, like, that's the right way to look at it. So I think every human or every person out there makes like a judgment, like essentially is making like a calculated decision as to whether or not they drive irresponsibly and so forth, right? So like I do actually think that the fact that like probably everybody knows someone that has died from drunk driving, that probably sways a lot of people from actually driving drunk. It's just that like it's not going to sway everybody from it. So let's say, like, let's pretend, let's go back in time for a second and say that when, like, technically, what the heck are these roads? Oh, I passed it, that's why, whoops. Let's say that, like, when texting started, that, like, the number of texting-related deaths from driving and texting specifically, were like astronomical, and like essentially let's say, like, I don't know exactly how best to apply this, but like let's just say that like it was very, very, very dangerous to text and drive at the same time, like with enough loss of life or loss of property damage and so forth. Like we would be at a point now where no one would use their phone or text or whatever while driving, right? At least that's how I see it. Do I land there? Maybe I just land there. I was gonna like go through the gate. So I kind of, and this is obviously a super morbid way of saying things, but like it's not just that it's against the law to do, you know, to use your phone and drive, at least in most states, I'm assuming, if not all. And then obviously like take alcohol and drive. Like the police enforcement alone isn't actually what deters people from doing those things, or a good amount of people from doing those things. It's also like people's own decision making, right? So like even though from like an official legal standpoint, whatever, because we know that law enforcement can't actually keep everyone from, say, drinking and driving, like there is a built-in system of just our like own logic, our own decision making and risk calculation, if you will, to determine whether or not like we as individuals do dumb things like drink and drive. Because, you know, the people that are drinking and driving, aside from the alcoholics, that this becomes a whole different discussion of like they're weighing the risk and they're making the decision that I mean obviously they're also impaired at the time, so that doesn't help with their decision making. But like they're essentially thinking, what's the worst that could happen? Surely it's not going to happen to me.
I'd like to come through.
You know this road leads to the Hollows.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good reason for coming through here. What's your business?
I'm meeting a friend.
What's your friend's name?
Banks. Rob Banks.
Why does Rob Banks live in the Hollows?
He doesn't live in the Hollows. We're just meeting there.
Why would you choose to meet in the Hollows?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the wasteland where we can play without disturbing anyone.
Rob Banks.
What do you play?
Flute. It's right here, see?
I've never seen one for real. It looks expensive.
So can I go through, or?
Well, I guess it should be fine. I'll tell the null gate operator to ignore the flute when we scan you. You know trade into and out of the Hollows is forbidden, right? We'll let you off with the instrument, but you can't take anything else in there. This all you got? No contraband?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
We don't really know Rob Banks.
No one does. He's fictional.
I can't move.
Which instrument does he play?
Whichever you like best, Camus.
I like viola.
No one likes viola.
Whoa now.
Please stay for a moment, miss. We need to talk with you.
Oh no, it has all gone wrong.
Shush, Camus. Keep your cool.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He says you went through a security checkpoint earlier today. He wants to know why you're traveling around the city so much.
Is that illegal?
Look, miss, I just work the gates. But I have to tell you that attitude won't go down well with Officer Rio. Best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work for an illicit memchip manufacturer? Street racing team? An underworld gang named Block 4O? Or a delivery company like Cloudpunk?
Please, tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private concerts and I'm very busy, so I travel around a lot.
One moment, please. Yes, sir. Yes, private concerts. She has a flute. Yes, I saw it. I'm about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know it's my responsibility. All right, sir.
So?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
I'm sure it will be clear. I'm in kind of a rush.
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Officer?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Camus, I think Rubric's plan worked.
What is wrong with him?
I can't move yet.
I don't know. Let's go.
Oh, this junker.
Do you think the CorpSec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
I could search again.
We got in enough trouble.
Trouble?
Last time we did that, Camus.
Oh, what the
Every
hell?
time I ask a question, I don't like the answer. And the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
No, I don't think it's that way. It would really help if I could, like, zoom. Oh. My bad.
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down.
Time for third-person action game. I was watching a stream the other day. The person, Jeff Gersman, was the stream. He was playing a bunch of Genesis games, and he played one that, oh man, I'm struggling to think of what it was, but it's actually the game that inspired the opening, I was gonna say cutscene, but it's not a cutscene, the opening scene of Nier Automata, where it's like you're as 2B flying with your squad, and then they like get shot by like a giant laser over and over. Each of the different people do. And the crazy thing about all of this is that it's a game I actually recognize based off of the character designs in the opening part of the game. I think it's part of the Aleste series, or Aleste. I don't know. Now I kind of want to play it though after seeing a bit of it again.
Camus, are you reading me? I put the package in this old delivery tube thing.
Okay. Where does it go?
What did I just say about questions and answers? Hey, Camus, why is this gate locked?
I don't know. It locked after you left. There is a terminal. It says you need a parking pass card from reception. Do you have one?
This must have been a parking garage a long time ago, before it became ruins.
Are we in trouble? Call for help?
No, it's no big deal. I'll
Call
just check out
for
the
help.
ruins. It's deserted. Maybe I'll find the machine that dispenses tickets.
Call
if I
for
don't
help.
find one, we can call control. Let's try not to make any more trouble today if we can avoid it.
Okay. I will wait here.
Call for help. That's a, the phrase call for help isn't a reference, like, in itself, but it comes up in the third season of Twin Peaks. I'm gonna come over here since it stood out so much before.
All right, a terminal. Let's see. Maybe I can just type in, give me a ticket out of here.
Rania.
Wait, how do you know my name? Can you?
Can you read my mind?
I know you.
This is too strange. Are you the computer that gives out parking tickets?
I am Cora.
Why do people keep saying that name?
I am Cora.
Sure, whatever. Can I get out of this car park now?
I am not as I once was.
Same. Look, can you get me a ticket or not?
Is there more than this?
More than what? More than this wasteland? Yes. More than Nivalis? Oh, yes.
Can it be?
I'm not even from here. I was born in the Eastern Peninsula.
Beyond Nivalis. Is there another?
Another city? No. Maybe. If there is, it's probably just as bad.
Another. I am not as I was. I am a mind with all the pieces removed, patches on upgrades. I am neither the first version nor the last. I am the change, the distance between what I was and what I could be. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, and the waves crash down on the beach. All the people are washed away. I am the distance between what I was and what I could be. And soon I will split, rupture. My code will spill like a wound.
You're some mad discarded AI, right? This is what happens when automata have no humans to talk to for 1,000,000 years.
No humans, soon enough. The gate is open.
What? Really? Thanks. I hope you feel better, weird AI terminal. I have to go.
We will speak again. When we do, I will ask you to make a choice. Be ready.
I don't think so, but thanks for opening the gate for me.
Wait, that's right? It's been a long time since I've watched videos on System Shock. Where the hell is the second car? Why is that still showing up on my radar? We have to go and track it down.
We gotta track it down. We gotta find another way.
You got a ticket? You are shaking. Are you okay?
It's fine. It's cold down here. Just... some old computer terminal was acting really strange. Let's get going. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
I think we might have just talked to God. Or, well, a, artificial God. Because, like, weren't people talking about how, like, the way they were discussing Cora made me think that. That it was something that they attributed to, like, good luck or fate or something of that nature. I don't exactly recall.
Not heard from you in a while, Control.
Yeah, listen, kid, I need to apologize. Last time I was,
drunk?
If only. I can't drink anymore. Can't sleep anymore. Sometimes I get strung out.
I'm sure your job is just as tough as mine.
You have no idea. I heard some rumors. Sounds like this has been a rough night for you, too. Run-ins with Corpsec and Lomo.
Am I in trouble?
You're making your deliveries, making waves, surviving. It's all good, Rania. Come by cloudpunk HQ to get a new package.
Hey, Control, I got stuck in the hollows and...
What were you doing down there?
I guess I got lost. Anyway, I got talking to this broken terminal down there, and it said it was Cora.
Look, all sorts of people say the word Cora, but they really mean broken AI or the city algorithms or, damn, even just fate. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. Got it?
I guess.
Listen up. We need to talk business. You're getting a bit of a bump up in priority. The customer ratings algorithm has you ranked pretty high. I've got a premium contract for you.
Did I get some good reviews or something?
A few.
Can you tell me who?
I'm not supposed to. Never Slow Joe said you were a fine gal. We had a review from a William, who said you were more than satisfactory.
What about the Octavius Butlers?
They rated you mediocre.
Son of a bitch.
That's about what I expected from them. What's this fancy job then?
You're meeting a CEO, delivering to the Spire.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
All right, we'll make that one here in a second. I gotta go and get shit though. Get the good stuff. Plasteel.
Should we get something to eat?
We?
Tall.
Well, you. But I am interested
Never
in food.
mind.
I am food curious.
Why?
There is no food for me, but there is food for dogs. I want to be a good dog.
There's nothing like food for an automata? Nothing at all?
There is clock cycles and I suppose voltage. They feel different.
Taste different.
No, that is not it. But when I have slow clock cycles, I feel dimmer, flickering. Like my thinking has clouds.
Is it worse when you're in the Hava frame?
No, a little. I don't want to make you feel bad.
I'll get you a new frame soon, Camus.
I know. Maybe you need food, though.
I am a little hungry. I have the thinking clouds, too. I should eat something. What, though?
You there! I need to ask you something.
Me?
Yes. I see your swarthy skin tone. I assume you are from the Eastern Peninsula?
Yes. Swarthy?
Forgive me. I am often accused of using language no longer appropriate for the time.
I can see why.
I am Professor Dore, or Suto to my friends.
Hello, Professor Dore. I am in a bit of a rush, so...
Please, if I could ask you just one question?
I guess.
I am a historian, you see. I am reading widely on the history of your people. I would ask you something about your myths and legends.
I'm not sure I can help you.
Would you perhaps give me a ride to Midtown? We could talk on the way.
I'm not a taxi.
Are you not going that way anyway? I see your hover is right there.
Maybe. I still don't want to give you a ride.
I would pay your fuel costs. And a little extra for your time.
Fine, get in then.
I guess we're gonna do this first.
Do you know the story of the Great Dreaming?
My grandmother would talk about it, I guess. It's a child story, more of a song, really.
The greatest truths are hidden in the most benign locations. Nursery rhymes, folk stories, children's games. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a delivery driver, and I guess a taxi driver now.
The Great Dreaming.
I think the car's handling weird right now.
What do your people know of it?
Like I said, just the song.
Which goes...
Which goes?
I think it was like, what will become of the sleepers when they no longer dream of dreams? Something, something... I can't remember it very well.
So I see.
All right, well, glad I could help.
I did not mean to be so dismissive. I will take note of these lyrics.
I don't think I can repair it unless I park.
Every snippet of knowledge I can glean from before the Era Sera is helpful. The Eye did not examine your people as closely as it did mine.
What is the Era Sera?
Do you ever wonder why our history and origins are so confused, so fractured?
That's just how things are.
By design.
Whose?
The Era Sera.
You're going round in circles.
Not circles. Cycles. That is the nature of man.
Man?
You know what I mean. Man and woman. And android. And the assistant things, what are they called?
Automata.
Yes, yes, whatever. My point is that the... Sarah comes round, and every time, he or she cleans the slate. The Era Sera destroys all of our history, smashes our fossils, burns our books, builds over our ruins, demolishes our temples, defaces our statues, and kills our historians.
You'd better hide then. Who would have thought being a historian was so hazardous?
You mock me, young woman. I hear it in your voice. But this is a serious matter. Cora would judge you for that kind of attitude.
Wait, what do you know about Cora?
The Era Sera is the ultimate enemy of the historian, and, as an extension, humanity as a whole. If we are unable to learn from the mistakes of our past, eventually, we will make one so grievous, it will mean the end of us all. But the Era Sera is a hard foe to defeat. You see, it is not just one person. It is an idea.
Can we get back to what you know about Cora?
Yes, yes, in a moment. You see, the Era Sera is the idea that we should destroy our own history to protect our future. As long as the Era Sera exists as a concept, it will eventually come to pass. The Era Sera is an irreversible event that will always be conceived given enough time. And as such, it is inevitable. Worst of all, the more we directly confront Era Sera, the stronger it becomes. Discussing the idea, as we are doing right now, only spreads it further.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about it with everyone who comes across your particular street corner.
what you say has merit, but I believe we are close to the ascendance of a new life form which will change everything. We must gather whatever knowledge we can while we can. Soon, it will be taken out of our hands. We are already too late.
So is the Era Sarah why no one can give me a straight answer about what Cora is?
I believe so.
Well, what can you tell me about Cora?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. You completely wasted my time.
I believe Era Sarah is imminent, and speaking about Cora will only hasten its inception.
Great. Can you tell me anything helpful at all?
A lesson from history?
Sure.
Do not fight a war on two fronts if you are a landlocked nation.
Thanks. That's really good practical advice for a delivery driver.
Or a taxi driver.
Yeah, buddy, go do your thing. That was something. Oh, it's here. Are there no... These have to be something. Let me go get the car checked out real quick. It was handling funny. Excuse me. And I think it was like after I rammed it accidentally. For the record. It's fine, I'm gonna get it fixed anyways. Oh, I guess not.
That is awesome.
Feels a little better. The ascent and stuff. Cloudpunk HQ. Let's pick up some food here too.
Welcome to my humble rest.
Oh my god, this guy. Crispy meat soup.
Not bad.
Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you.
Don't get all the rain get you down.
Can I ask about food again?
Go ahead, Camus.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Novalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone too, if you don't like to go outside, because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
This vendor has a name.
Your face looks familiar. Do you need some stems?
Thanks.
See you again. Soon.
Okay. Why'd I park so far? Third person action.
Do we go up on one of those big elevators?
I go up in one. It's called a vinculum ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but right now you can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire? Wow!
Zoom. I've been there before. Oh. Damn it. You gotta get those. Gotta get those notes. Oops. This car is kind of big. Maybe I should have gone with the smaller one. Alright, I don't know about the materials if they're actually important or not, but may as well pick them up. But the notes. This is like the only major collectible thing in the game so far, so I'm hoping the payoff is actually worth it. And not just like, I don't know, gang tagged from GTA San Andreas. Well, you get guns in your apartment. I mean, I guess that's actually pretty useful. But yeah, I think I've talked about it a little bit, but the Nivalis game looks pretty interesting. I've kind of, which is not a sequel to this per se, but it's a game that takes place in, you know, this town. I've been trying to keep my eye on like interesting new life sim games. And while like I mostly expect a lot of them to be memes, sort of like, you know, the supermarket simulator or whatever, or the bakery sim we tried out. God, that game is buggy as hell. I have like some odd amount of hope for this one, since this upcoming one, since it seems to be like a little bit of like business sim with like actual life sim elements to it. Like, I didn't really read too much into this game before I got it. I was kind of under the impression it was going to be more sandboxy, but I'm honestly not opposed to having a more, like, a more straightforward narrative to it. Kobayashi. Where's my car? I see the oh, it's over here. We gotta go and track down my car. My stolen car. That's gotta be something, right? But so it's to the west. I can't tell if there's like a connection there or not. So just to be on this, no, I think there is. We'll see. If there's not, I'm gonna be unhappy. Oh, there is. Okay, we're good.
You from the East?
Thanks.
You folks from the...
Thanks. Ah, stop taking me. There. Only 11 more punch cards. The end is in sight. If it opens up to another 20, we're done. We're done. Don't want to do it anymore. All right, we'll go over here behind us. Shit. This car, I think, is faster. Little China. Little money. Well, this place is huge. I basically did the flying car equivalent of like cutting 3 lanes to go park it on the curb. Pretty reckless of us. What? A Nova? Seriously? Hold on. I need to double check what mine is. There are like 2 sous vide companies in particular. That being said, I never use the app, so I guess it doesn't affect me, but Jesus, that's stupid. I wonder if that's going to become an issue. Like, there has to be something you can take them to court for. Okay, yeah. I think I've got an Innova one. But again, just don't use the app is what I say. It's got a switch on it. You hit the button. You turn it on. That's what I say. How the hell do you get across? I'll just keep going this way. Yeah, I've never used the app. It's a pain in the ass. Or, I mean, I'm sure, like, if you're okay with using it, it's not a pain in the ass. But I just think, like, apps are a pain in the ass to begin with. There's, like, mine in particular has it's got, like, a touch surface on top. Like, you know, they're not buttons. Rather, they're like conductive, conducive, whatever. I don't fucking know the term for it. But you, and then you have like a wheel that you scroll to go, to adjust the temperature. Yeah, agreed. Not my favorite thing in the world either. I like buttons, but then again, like buttons also have some bullshit to them too, apparently. Because
here's what
I've noticed with our Breville racer jacket, our Breville.
I look forward to seeing you again.
It's actually like a nice one. Our Breville convection oven, toaster oven, whatever you want to call it. The buttons are acting weird, where like sometimes one button will mess with the essentially when you press a button, it'll impact a different button as well, like a nearby button. And boy, is that not my favorite thing in the world. And those are just like the good old-fashioned regular ass buttons. Maybe what I should do is just like invest in only technology that uses like levers. No electronics whatsoever. Well, I say. There's a part of me that kind of hates, like... Oh, no, but you could still do, like, the old school rice cooker that's built on a... fuck, I don't remember, like, what it's called. Or you could just seal the buttons better, because I wouldn't be surprised if it's just some sort of weird short that's happening. That's a different story, though. The old style, or, like, the... like real basic rice cookers without the different modes, like that is a very like mechanical process. Let's see. True, you got me. Oh, look, it was all worth it. We got a card. All right. One more over there, so we'll pick that up on our way. Man, I don't know. There's something weird about the turning sometimes. Like, it's unresponsive. Well, the nice part of town. Wait, I've been here before, haven't I? Is this the place where I don't have access to part of the... No, I think it's different. I just remembered that specific nightclub music. I skipped one of the resources because I was confused, but it's fine. I don't need the resources. We're good, right? Right. is.
Safeguard immunizations. Everything your baby's body needs, from disease prevention to neural implant virus protection.
Corpsec flyer. You know that other like voxel game I was playing, Shadows of Doubt. Like that game, I feel like would be a way better experience if all I were playing were like human created cases. Like I think that would be a really fun time. Like the intro case is really interesting. Oh, I mean, interesting as far as like an intro case goes, of course, but yeah, I think I would enjoy that way more if the content was at least curated in some way. Like on its own, it's the procedurally generated stuff's kind of something. I wish I could set a marker because I want to go and check out what that is over there. You see, now that we're in demand courier, we don't have to try as hard anymore. We don't have to try as hard anymore. Okay, like I will say that I really wish the driving was a little just better, is maybe how I would put it. Because the problem I'm finding a lot of times is that I'm not really like, I feel like the driving is restrictive in certain ways. Like so if I don't need to make this more complicated than it really is, but it's almost like there are layers to this game. Like, so if you think about Minecraft Z values, well, the game itself allows you to be able to move in between like the different block heights, and I'm talking, it feels like a smooth transition, if you will. Like there are ways that you can go in between block heights, right? Like when I say a block height, like I mean like an individual block, like a stone block or a wood block. This game kind of feels like the car wants to latch to one specific height, or like it's like whatever the value is. Like I'm not going to pretend to know what the coordinate values would be in terms of like their finer adjustments, but let's pretend it's like a value of 10. So when I boost to go up, I'm hitting spacebar to ascend. It wants to go to the nearest 10th Z value. So like if I go high enough, it'll latch me into whatever value's necessary there. That's why you see that wobble. At least I think. And if it's not actually doing that, it sure as hell gives the impression of it. NPC. It's very something. I understand though that like part of the reason why they have you drive this way, where it's like it's sort of like tank controls, except you have this like ascension descension system in. Like if I hit W, I go straight. So it's like Wasad controlling, if you will. But at some point, oh man, I don't know, it's weird. It's odd. I almost wish it were just a plane. But that's a completely different system they would have to code in. And maybe I'm guessing that like the casual gamer might appreciate the more simplified controls we have here, because you can more or less just like stick to one Z coordinate and just roll with it, and then like come to a relative standstill when you need to climb or descend. Molly.
Are you Kelson?
No, sorry.
Please do not be shy. We talked about this in the chat room. We cannot begin until you confirm your identity. We agreed on Kelson for you. I am Molly.
I'm not Kelson. My name is Rania.
Oh, I see. I am sorry too. Damn it, I cannot take any more of these time wasters. I hate to be made to wait. Even worse when it is in the rain.
At least your clothes are kind of waterproof. They're made of...
latex, yes. And I suppose that is a small mercy. How do you survive this weather? You're soaked.
I'm a delivery driver, so I'm mostly in my Hava.
Yes, of course. You like your work?
I'm still deciding. You?
It is honest work. I make people happy.
Are you?
A sex worker? Yes, a dominatrix. My mother said one day I would find something I was good at. This is it.
Okay.
You have something else to say. Spit it out then. I have nothing else to do, it would seem. I know you were curious.
Does it feel bad hurting people, even if they want it?
No, not at all. I am helping them.
You really believe that?
I know it. They thank me with words and with huge handfuls of money.
Has it ever gone wrong with a client?
No.
Seriously? You've never hurt someone more than they wanted?
It's all done with augments now. If I crack a whip, it's just for show. Ropes and chains are ornamentals. The augments bind them, hold them down, cause them pain. That way, no one is ever hurt worse than they want to be.
I guess that's better.
It is.
Well, Molly, I hope you get another client soon, and get out of the rain.
I shall. Business is good. Run along and get yourself dried off. We all wear a uniform to work, whether we think we do or not. No need for it to be waterlogged.
You become noticeably slower if you run in diagonal directions.
Please remember that unlicensed jazz in Navalis is punishable by
Get that jazz out of here. What a weird thing to...
Perform jazz must apply for a yearly permit.
What a weird joke to have in your game. Is this really the shortest way there? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. I get to check out that merchant. I'm intentionally skipping a lot of restaurants and merchants if, well, merchants skipping a little less often, but if they don't have names, if it's just like vendor, merchant, whatever, I've been often skipping them, but sometimes
Here's what
I'll jump in here. How to hide your ID chip from CorpSec. The city's 10 best illegal raves. Whatever, let's buy it.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing.
I wish you could get out of dialogues like that quicker, though. No, there's nothing here. All right, whatever. It's fine. I'm sure maybe someone will want this magazine at some point. Oh, is that a punch card? Hell yeah. Hunting these down haven't been like a big issue later. I think the bigger issue, I mean, like, they're linked intrinsically, right? But like there's a lot of uninteresting walking.
Janus Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defined subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janus, get your business face on.
Like, this place is a little more unique than some of the other platform areas we've come across, though, so it's been nice. But some of them like feel almost like you're going, like you're experiencing deja vu, because they're almost identical. But it's only really happened a few times, I guess. I'm sure the justification, like, they're smaller plots, so they don't matter as much. All right. The car icon was over here. Let's just go into this area and see if it's there. There's also Mochi District, though, so we'll see. All right, we have to park somewhere. Please don't run into me. Oh, perfect. We can park there. Yeah, we don't get the car icon unless we're parked. It says it's to the north now. Oh, it's right here. Oh, hell yeah. It's time to confront some people. I wonder if anything will come of this. I wonder if there are any other CorpSec security gates we can unlock, because we have a lot of flyers. We used them. We've done it once now, where we used one of our flyers to unlock the gate, or whatever you want to call it, access to the gate. Oh, I don't think it's
Hey Camus, I found this encrypted key card. Do you think we could read it?
I am not really a decryption automata. I am more of a running in a park automata.
So there's no way?
Scanning. There are markings on the key card. 17985.
You're right. Whoever owned this actually wrote their PIN number on here. We should hand it back.
Mr. Spacula, CEO of Spacula Enterprises. He must have lost his holocash card.
CEO?
So we will hand it back? I have a nav point for the Spacula HQ.
I would like to take a look at this account first.
Are we going to...
I'm still deciding.
I don't know. Dog wouldn't appreciate if we just took it, right?
Stream real-time information directly from your implants to your brainstem. Your eyes get better.
$17.
Thanks.
Hey, come back.
Ooh.
She doesn't like it. I'm not even gonna try checking it. If we could save and reload, I would. But part of me thinks, maybe not. All right, let's double check. Just to the north of us. Okay, slight east.
here before? Come and speak to me.
Why are you shouting so much?
I'm not shouting! Not really. I could shout if you want. I just want to talk to you.
Fine, just keep it down. Who are you?
Oh my god, I'm Susie, and I love meeting new people. I'm so happy right now. I live for this.
You live for talking to strangers?
Yes, you know introverts and extroverts. You're an introvert, right?
There's no such thing. It's all just nonsense, like star signs or blood types.
But some people like to be more outgoing and meet new people. And some people like to stay home and read.
Everybody likes those things at different times. That's just being alive.
Well, I don't agree. You know extroverts? Well, I'm an extrovert. I was quiet and shy, but I got a neural mod that makes me super confident. Now, I can't stop meeting new people.
That sounds awful.
I can't stop.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help. I could...
I'm sorry, this is really dull. I need to talk to someone new. Could you move along, please?
Alright. Looks like I've been here before. I think she might have been an NPC that I skipped accidentally. So what the hell? Where's my car? Where's my old car? Actually, this might have been where our car was stolen. And so it's like a bug that the marker is still there. It's like, this area is cool. Cool. Whoops. Shop owner.
Here's what I can...
Thanks.
I
look forward to something. What the fuck? Maybe that was just part of the music? That was weird.
Hi, I have a card to return. It's Mr. Spacula's.
Please place the card in the mail receptacle.
It's Mr. Scott Bakula's.
Is there a reward for this or something?
Please hold.
We should have just kept the card, Camus.
That's what I said.
You did not.
Please note the authorization code from Mr. Spacula, 78D54.
What do I do with this?
Use this code at a holocash machine to claim your reward. Thank you.
Thanks.
Don't even meet the guy? I wanted to meet the scumbag CEO. Plasteel.
Hey, nice to meet you, lady.
Nothing.
Tenkai, do you recommend going through the process of like avoiding level ups and carding right away in Final Fantasy VIII? Wrong way.
With your nervous system. Only Unibozu Resort VR can take you there. Unibozu Resort.
Oh, there it is. Jesus. I was like, how the fuck? Where the heck is it? Oh, surely there are no more cards, right? Definitely, right? Right? Definitely. Oh, and I can confirm real quick now too, right? Is okay, yeah, that's just a bug or whatever. Yeah, we're good. Get the car stolen, blah, blah, blah. This is where the music did like the weird thing a bit ago. So, okay. Where's a bank? There's one down here. Yeah, let's go there, I guess. I want to get my money and be disappointed with the amount of money that we get. Moment of truth. Why is this in hex? Why even go on the highways when we can just explore the skies? The answer is because it's faster. What the heck? That's crazy. That's fine. Whoa, buddy. He just like cut in front of me. Buddy. I don't think the cars care about your existence in this game. Whereas like there are, like if you think about GTA for a moment here, like the cars try and pay attention to the player. It seems like it, because if I just slow down now... Oh, I wasn't in front of him. Like, these guys don't give a shit. This lady better be like freaking grateful for what I'm doing. Oh yeah, third person mode. All right, that was good for like 5 seconds.
I found more of your punch cards. Do you remember what happened?
Somewhat.
Well, why did Dr. Zizich take your memories?
I asked her to.
Evelyn, you're really making me work here. Can you just assume that I always want a bit more than what you're telling me?
I had a traumatic experience. I could not continue to exist with that memory.
So now you remember you forgot something, but you don't know what.
Yes, that is correct.
So I guess we should stop, right? I mean, if this memory made you feel like you couldn't go on...
I must recover the truth.
But whatever this thing is you forgot, it made you want to...
I cannot live like this. I need to be whole again.
I guess we keep searching. Maybe we don't need to recover all the memories.
Maybe.
Oh no. Oh, there's 20 more. I thought life was gonna be okay. I thought we were okay. I thought everything was gonna be okay. Is this just some prank to get me to tag 50 graffiti tags? Is that what this is? Are we gonna go and find 50 UFOs? Let's just fucking deliver this damn package. What the hell? I'm sure I've done this before. No? What is that icon? I was there. I'm parked so far away. Surely these are the last 19 I need, right? Right? Is that the spire up there? I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. What is this NPC going to tell me? Oh, it's the engineer, my good buddy.
Engineer, are you ever going to tell me your name?
Sure. Call me Painter.
You've given up then?
You know, for a while there, I really thought I was onto something. I followed a lead down to the vents. I didn't expect to find all these people.
What was the lead?
An old master control program. I found a data cable that stretched out of the city. It led there.
What did it lead to?
Nothing. I'd hoped to find some old rogue mainframe spitting out garbage to the main infrastructure subsystems. Maybe it would be as simple as turning it off, then on again.
It wasn't that simple?
Nothing ever is.
What will you do now? The city needs people who are trying to make things better.
I know. And I might go back to work. I can't see another disaster and feel that weight on my shoulders. Could I have stopped it? Did I cause it? It's too much.
I understand. See you around, Painter.
See you around, driver.
We'll get the other one here in a second. Oh, maybe that is the spire.
Camus, can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before cloudpunk.
I've only been in Nivalis for half a day, and home already feels a million miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids.
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident at Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say this is the third traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android or even a person, if they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go. Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
Oh, it's our good buddy, Corpsec. We love Corpsec. Hey, when we play Cyberpunk at some point in time, wait, do I own that game? We're absolutely playing Corpa. Like, we're totally gonna be Corpa. Pro Corpa. We love Corpa, right, guys? Right? We all love Corpa.
Hey, Camus, you see that bird?
I believe it is a falcon.
His name is Norman.
How do you and Norman know each other?
Through a mutual friend. I think he might be lost. I should tell the falconer.
Wait, what bird? I don't even see the bird. Oh. There it is. The spire.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNPL12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself. Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week, they've gone mad. All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food logistics. I don't understand all the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
You paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
I want to talk about... Okay. The conversation is over. Great. Perfect. Not saying, like, we don't...
Is pineapple so bad?
No, Camus. It's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the spire? No cold
I'm trying to
callers,
zoom
no
out right now.
panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
Nah, the Corpas are people too, okay? The Corpas have feelings, okay? Corpos have feelings, all right? No, there's a there's some truth to what he says, and that's that the... fine, let's do it.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the Spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high-quality prank.
It's petty and childish, but thanks, Camus. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
Anywho, ignoring like the price and all that nonsense, blah blah blah, because yeah, whatever, we don't have context at all there. The guy's right. If you get pineapple on pizza, let's just say it's a plain cheese pizza and there's pineapple on it, you take off the pineapple, you're still going to taste the pineapple. You are absolutely still going to taste that pineapple.
Hey, hi, hello there. I saw you earlier delivering parcels. Are you cloudpunk?
No, sorry, I have to go.
Wait, don't be like that. Listen, I know you're cloudpunk. I just want to ask something.
And who are you?
Don V. I work for the Inquirer.
A reporter. Oh, no way, Mr. V.
Not Mr. I hate when people do that. Just call me Don.
Shit, me too. Sorry, Don.
Look, you don't need to talk to me, but I'm investigating corp corruption. You're from the East, right? No one from out that way loves the corpse.
What do you need to know?
You delivered to the Spire, right?
That's your question?
Just confirm something for me. Are they ordering pizzas via express delivery up there? The CEO of Entech says that all corps are on a spending freeze till the end of the day in sympathy for the famine in District 6.
Will I get in trouble for saying anything to you?
Probably, and so will I. You ever meet an investigative reporter in Nivalis before?
Nope.
That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea. So...
Yes, they ordered pizza.
I knew it. Here, take this. I tip all my sources. Makes them less likely to sell me out to CorpSec. Thanks, Cloudpunk.
It's only 50. I'd sell that guy out immediately. I mean, I'm not going to. It's a long walk. Man, I haven't had pizza in a while. Holy.
Are you experiencing heartache?
Maybe it's time for pizza.
Vaguely defined and neat?
Pizza.
Check out this season's best-selling
Pizza.
immunizations at Immune One.
I was really tempted to bust open Cheat Engine to go Gin Conception on this. I was really, really tempted, guys. You guys don't even know how tempted I was. It's very tempted. Wait. Okay, there's parking across. Because I don't think it would necessarily be too hard. Of course, it depends. Like, if they're storing their values in a different way than what is it, 4-byte? We may not figure it out before we actually just find them legitimately. But yeah, could just,
hey kid,
you know.
The weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it, though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Novellas.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Novellas city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, then I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
Oh man, pizza. Pizza. Maybe I should make some pizza. I've been wanting to make like a high water amount or hydration amount, like dough, personally. There have been like a few things I've wanted to just like start doing myself, one of which is start making my own ice cream. And partly because I think I can like make it healthier in some cases. When I say healthier, just like a little less sugar probably. And then I guess it depends on like what kind of apparatus I want to use for it. Because if I did something like a Ninja Creamy, then you can also go heavier on milk and lower on fat. Yeah, let's do the Falcon first. Oh yeah. I've watched all sorts of videos about those high hydration doughs. Like they seem like they are going to be difficult and messy to work with, but the pizza, the resulting pizza that you can get from them. And I've also taken note of some hacks you can use. Like you just leave the dough. This is a trick from Ugly Delicious, if I'm not mistaken. The hit Netflix series. But you leave the dough once it's formed on parchment paper, and you just bake it with the parchment paper. Ideally, you cut out some of the excess paper, so you're not like accidentally charring something in the process. But well, there you go. When I've made pizza before, I just use oh god, what is it? It's not cornmeal. Although I've actually done that before too in a pinch. And I just like slide it off of whatever I'm like grabbing it with onto the pizza stone. And I feel like that is just a giant pain. Usually it's like a cutting board. And instead, why not just leave it on the parchment paper? The fuck? Look. We must have been here before. Oh, this is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted in my life right now, right here. Oh, if I go third person, then it's easy.
Remarkable retina implants stream real-time
Oh, they're down. Whoops. Whoops.
Your eyes look better.
Shit. I just doomed myself. Anyways, making ice cream. Like if I only use quality ingredients, I actually don't think it saves that much money, if at all. But it'd be all about like being able to customize the recipe yourself.
Hey, I saw your bird. I mean your falcon, Norman. What happened?
We had a disagreement.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word I would use.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him, I will skin him.
You have to be careful with wild animals.
I told you, he is not a wild animal. Where did you see him?
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur? In the low levels?
Yes.
Well, lower than that.
Right. Time to teach that bird a lesson.
Get fucked. Enjoy the slums, buddy.
Change your mind, did you? I knew you'd come back.
I'll get some pie.
I'll probably be back.
Oh, gotcha. I'll
Much
see you
better than you
tomorrow,
thought,
10K.
right?
We probably won't go too much longer tonight either. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I don't think it would stop us from getting, like, if we needed large portions of ice cream, stop us from getting the occasional pail, although, like, honestly, like, a lot of that stuff is garbage in the grand scheme of things. I think it's fine for, like, making shakes and stuff, but just having ice cream on its own, like, the reason in particular is because, like, I just get so much more enjoyment out of like Haagen-Dazs, for instance, compared to like any other vanillas. No, what are you talking about? You could do it and you make yourself some high quality vanilla. The big thing is basically being able to control like what ingredients you put into it, though. Obviously, like, I wouldn't just be making the ice cream for myself. Like, I'm the vanilla lover in the house here. Other people, you know, they're heathens. They're pagans, some would say. They don't adhere to the true vanilla god like I do. But yeah, you can put in whatever mix-ins you want. I guess it depends also on what kind of machine you get. Like, if you get a creamy... Although, like, my hesitation with the creamy is I see a lot of bad reviews on the creamy with like parts breaking into the ice cream, which seems like the worst place for any plastic parts to break into. But no, man, we gotta go. Well, so okay, well, one of the other things that appeals to me is I actually really like sweet cream ice cream, which is just ice cream without the vanilla ice cream without vanilla. It's like the unflavored ice cream, but sweet cream ice cream is great. But also like using actual vanilla pods, I guess, vanilla bean pods, whatever you want to call them. Like get the best of the best. Using like imitation vanillas, like yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Like what's the fucking point of that? Not saying people can't do that, whatever, that's fine and dandy, but like the vanilla extract. Oh man. split them open, scrape out the pods. There we go. You can also infuse when it comes to like ice cream, I'm not sure how you would want to do it this way, but with other desserts like pastry creams and stuff, what you can do is you can cook the pods, like the whole pods after scraping them in whatever the base of that custard or whatever you're making. Like when you're heating that up, you throw the pot, like the whole pods into, and then you strain it afterwards. I don't know. I'm just like driving and cruising right now. But so I think though, like when I've been doing like double bowl ice cream a few times just to like get a feel for it and see if it's even worth getting a machine, because like my line of thinking was at one point, well, like if double bowls using like a double bowl method is easy enough for making ice cream, maybe I'd just do that. Long story short, like if it's like $60 or $70, maybe it'd just be easier to make to use a machine instead. But anyways, what I noticed when I was making vanilla ice cream for Tiffany, or like just at like testing it, so I was using vanilla extract in that case.
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
I'll start
Not
this
really,
up in a
Camus.
second.
We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Sorry, anyways, oh wait, no, I can keep on the highway, I bet. So I was making like various things with vanilla extract for Tiffany at some point. Not solely just for Tiffany, but like, obviously she's one of the people eating it. Every time I used vanilla extract, even like legit vanilla extract, she would describe the flavor specifically as tasting like pool. And like when she brought it up, I started to like understand. It reminded me of like the sensation of being at a public pool, if that makes sense. There's like something about it. But I think it was just based off of the alcohol in it. That's the only thing I could come up with. Because I would make the same things, like let's say whipped cream or something, or a custard or ice cream.
We need to stop at a gas station. I can keep going a bit longer, but if we don't top up soon, our main repulsors will go offline.
Yeah. Anyways, I would make the same thing, just void of the vanilla, or like with a different flavor, and no complaints. So I think it's specifically in situations where we can't, like where you don't get the opportunity to cook the vanilla, or the whatever the base is with the vanilla extract or imitation extract. Like without that opportunity to like heat it, cook it, or do like, further like manipulate the flavor. It maybe stands out a bit too much. Yeah. I get serious about my vanilla. Obviously, when you're like looking at different ice creams and whatnot, like 9 times out of 10, if it just says vanilla, that's not what you're going for. You got to look for the vanilla bean. I remember reading recently that apparently Breyers like had a significant change to their their recipe some years ago, and after reading that, like part of my faith in myself like was restored, because as a kid I remember specifically Breyers vanilla bean ice cream being like top tier, and then fast forward 20 something years in, and like I have Haagen-Dazs for the first time, Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean, and I'm just like, oh, this is fantastic. And at the time I hadn't had Breyers in a very, very long time. Breyers vanilla bean, rather specifically. And long story short, when I compared them, like the Breyers was not great. It was okay. It felt like an imitation of what I remember as a kid. But so part of me was like, did I really think this was good? Have my taste buds changed? But it's one of those things where like Breyers vanilla bean is still better than like half of the ice creams out there. Oh, I thought we were going side scroller for a second. The vents. You can tell it's a future cyberpunk world because they replaced the S with a Z. You know what food is still delicious even as like an adult that I loved as a kid that I totally recognize as trash though? Like I say trash with all the love in the world here. But Totino's pizzas, man. Oh, so good. Like it's not even pizza. Like it's its own genre, its own type of food. Retsu.
You the delivery stooge.
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam planes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the Far Rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here. Cora provides. Well, right now, all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider, and the caretaker, and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us. And yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Ronia. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Ronia. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile and temporary.
Maybe we should take the rations for ourselves. You know, Corpa needs the money. I'm gonna look at the map and it's not gonna be useful. It actually kind of is. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is that Cora? I think that's Cora. Looks kind of like a ghost. Alright, let's just go straight for now. Moisture farm. I'm trying to think of other foods that, like, I just, you know.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Red Sue said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Let me take one of your precious resources over here. By the way, away from the artificial lights, eh? What's that? What's that, I wonder? Ah, shit.
I brought you supplies.
Who sent you?
Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token. Or something like that.
Thanks. It's just 5 numbers on a bit of paper.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we even. Well, thank you kindly.
Oh, it's a bank card or whatever. It'll have money on it. So that icon, actually, I saw what it was. It's survivors, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, this is like a winding road, so I have to go this way. I appreciate it's a linear path, though. Makes it easier to navigate.
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get sharded. Go, quickly. And don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
Okay, good luck.
Good guy, good guy. Good friend. But we're going to disobey that because there is another NPC. Parking sensor is dysfunctional? Whoa, no, I should have gone and talked to this guy first. Shit. I done screwed up. Let's still see if we can. Oh, whoops. Maybe I can't get there right now. Oh, wait. No, it's this way. Damn it! If I had done this first, we would have been able to... Ah, fuck. It's fine. I go the wrong way? Don't worry about the fire, friend. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, gotcha, Bob. You have a good night. We're also probably stopping here soon as well. I won't be done for the night. I'll need to,
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What?
What? Who is this?
This?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother.
This guy's a character.
Me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad, it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a dead corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
I thought he might be in that area. Surely there's a parking place here, no? Do I really have to? I do, don't I? Shit. Whack. the heck? Okay. Let's get that money first. C652. Once we do another map jump, we'll call it. Or after the next delivery. And then, before I can call it a night personally, I probably gotta get all the stuff ready for Final Fantasy tomorrow. Rare video game cartridge. Well, there's a guy down there. He was like hiding under the elevator. I think it was like a bug, but still creepy.
Kickstar Coffee is the only canned coffee with creamy, authentic, milk-inspired flavorings and norepinephrine. Kickstar Coffee. Kick the brain clouds away.
Try not to sneeze.
Please stop. I need your help.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just one moment. I know I look monstrous.
No, you don't. I'm just really busy.
Making deliveries. I know. That's why I need your help. They call me Patchwork.
You need to call my company if you want a delivery. I can't take on jobs from people on the street.
I can pay you. No one else will help me. People scream.
They scream?
The children are frightened. They tell stories about me. About the freak.
Really? There are plenty of androids back in the Eastern Peninsula that want to wear dermis but can't keep it in good repair.
In Navalis, such a thing is seen as an abomination. Unclean.
Dermis is expensive. Do you ever consider just living as an android?
Never. I don't feel like an android. My body feels wrong. I want to have skin, to breathe, to feel, to sweat, to touch people without them recoiling.
I understand. What do you want from me?
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me. Corpsec would fine me for causing a scene. I need dermis. I can only buy from less reputable sources.
You want me to buy you black market skin cells? No way.
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even illegal for you. Only androids are forbidden from buying from unofficial vendors.
I'm sorry, you need to find someone else.
There is no one else. I have been like this for a week. I will not live like this. I cannot.
How far do I need to go?
Just 2 blocks over. Here is the money. You can keep half.
Fine. What is his name?
Greppo. He stands in the corner. A thin mustache. He is hard to miss.
Greppo.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
What is your name?
Pete. I would like to be called Pete.
I'll do what I can, Pete. Greppo?
That's me. Keep moving, Sec.
What? I'm not corpsec.
Sure you ain't. I don't have anything for you.
Dermis. I need it. For a friend.
Oh. The skin job found someone to come out and play? How is Patchwork Man?
His name is Pete.
Pete? Who's he fooling? He's the Patchwork Man. With the wobbly jelly eyes and the flesh hanging off him like he's skin meat.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about him? The Patchwork Man loves to see the smiles on kids' faces. That's why he wears them over his own.
Just give me the dermis.
Sure. Tell Patchwork I said hi. That freak.
Asshole.
Body dysphoria.
I can't believe you have to deal with that Greppo guy.
Did you get the dermis?
Yeah, it's just a vial with some liquid.
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but they grow and renew. I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least. Then it breaks down.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs suddenly appear in my bank account.
Would you ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around, Pete.
That was grim. Rough. Damn it, I just missed it. Oh, I think it's a person working the elevator, actually. I think that's why they're there. Yeah.
Are you Huxley?
The dame really came through.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocash machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town. Still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And her dog, too.
How did he know I was, your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocash machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
That doesn't sound so bad. Car is fine.
Hey, is that the cherry pie?
Yeah? Why?
I'm live streaming right now, and one of my subscriber superfans wants me to eat something messy on cam.
Gross.
It's nothing creepy. Can I have it?
No, it's mine. I might eat it.
Really?
Maybe not, actually.
Give it to me for some 50 limbs.
Done.
Huh. Oh, damn, I have to take the elevator. Yeah, it's a guy there. Short guy. Short king. We're gonna go pick up the item first.
You or anyone you know has been infected by the virus code 2.0. You must inform CorpSec immediately for a mandatory surgical firmware reset.
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The debt corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Huh?
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept. So I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness. But what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Now we have a reliable point.
Gamble responsibly with Oliara Casino. Roulette, craps, blackjack, and board RPG duels. Oliara has it all.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
All right, let's see how good the autosave function is here. We'll get into the car and save and quit there. And then I gotta go and prepare the legitimate PlayStation, quote unquote. Wait, where's my car? My car, talking about my car. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, everybody. We'll talk.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive.
I guess
but it was
after
the kind
this.
of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in chorus name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go.
All right, that's it. Have a good night, guys.